Dear friends, welcome to the next class on capital gains. In today's class, let us solve problem number 13, page number 318. Problem number 13, page number 318. What's the problem? Okay. Look at the problem. The SSC Mr. Anil has sold jewelry during the previous year 2019-20. Here there is only one asset that is sold by the assessee during the previous year, and the asset sold is jewelry. Look at the year of purchase is 2003-4 and year of sale is 2019-20. That means this asset was held by the assessee for more than 36 months before the date of sale. That means the asset sold, jewelry sold, is a long-term capital asset. Okay. Then cost of purchase or cost of acquisition is 1,09,000. Sale proceeds 7,45,000. Commission paid on sales is 6,000. That is selling expense. He purchased a new residential house for rupees 3,69,500 out of the sale proceeds of jewelry, and the cost inflation figures have been given. Okay. Now look here. The assessee has sold jewelry. Okay. And the amount received on sale of jewelry is invested in residential house. Okay. So the assessee can claim exemption under section 54F. Look at here, section 54 is not applicable. Section 54 is applicable only when the long-term capital gain arising out of the transfer of residential house, if invested in purchasing or constructing another residential house, right, then the assessee can claim exemption under section 54, right? So here you see the long-term capital gain does not arise from the sale of residential house. It arises out of the sale of jewelry. There, and the amount is invested in purchasing another residential house. So the assessee cannot claim exemption under section 54, but he can claim exemption under section 54F. 54F ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೊರತುಪಡಿಸಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಗೇನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ಅಸೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ 54F ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಬಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ. Now let us solve this problem. Okay, computation of capital gains for the assessment year 2020-21. Ready? Okay. Sale proceeds of jewelry. Sale proceeds of jewelry directly in the outer column, 7,45,000. 7,45,000 less number 1, indexed cost of acquisition, indexed cost of acquisition. Under that, what is the cost of acquisition? 1,09,000. This is to be indexed. Okay, indexation is to be done. Okay, 1,09,000 into 289 divided by, look at the CII for the year of 2003-4. It is 109. Okay, so 1,09,000 into 289 divided by 109, in the inner column 2,89,000. Okay. Number 2, selling expenses, that is commission paid on sales, 6,000. Okay. There is no cost of improvement or additions. Okay. In the outer column, 2,95,000. In the outer column, 2,95,000. Therefore, long-term capital gains, 7,45,000 minus 2,95,000, that is 4,50,000. Okay. Long-term capital gains 4,50,000 less exempt under section 54F. Less exempt under section 54F. I had already given you the formula for calculation of exemption under section 54. Okay. Look at the formula. Okay, write it down. Under that, cost of new house, cost of new house into LTCG divided by net consideration. I repeat, cost of new house into LTCG divided by net consideration. Okay. That is equal to cut. The cost of new residential house is 3,69,500. So 3,69,500 into ಈ ಜವೆಲ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಗೇನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ 4,50,000, right? Okay, so 3,69,500 into 4,50,000 divided by net consideration. What do you mean by net consideration? Sale proceeds minus selling expenses. Sale proceeds ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, 7,45,000 minus selling expenses 6,000. Okay, that comes to 7,39,000. Followed? Okay, I will repeat once again. 3,69,500 into 4,50,000 divided by 7,39,000. Okay, work it out. That comes to how much? 2,25,000, right? So in the outer column, 2,25,000. Okay. Therefore, taxable capital gains 4,50,000 minus 2,25,000. That is 2,25,000. Followed? ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? ಓಕೆ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay. A similar problem is there in page number 324. Page number 324, problem number 10. So this is a problem to be solved by you. It is for homework. Okay, solve this problem and we shall meet once again in the next class. Thank you.